I'm gonna be late to class. What time is it?
Let's check the hourglass.
Hourglasses and clocks have been keeping people on time for almost 400 years.
I can't tell what that says. We need something more reliable.
Time telling has been evolving throughout the Industrial Revolution, even today.
But they are so expensive and take forever to build.
But they have shaped people's perception of time telling and standardized timekeeping.
But why are they so important?
They're everywhere. Don't you see them every day? And they make everyone on time.
Really?
What?
But how do you know they're so important?
Everyone uses them. They're everywhere. Have you gone a day without seeing a clock?
But do the good effects outweigh the bad effects?
Yes, the standardized timekeeping is way more important than the expense.
Hello, and welcome to today's segment of the Industrial Revolution and its inventions. Today, we'll be talking about time telling, and especially clocks, throughout the times of the Industrial Revolution, and how they impact us today. Thanks for tuning in.
Let's now hear from an important inventor, Eli Terry, who reinvented the model of clocks during the Industrial Revolution.
Hello, I'm Ashley, and I'm here with Eli Terry, an important inventor from the Industrial Revolution. When and where did you develop the simpler form of clocks?
I improved the clock form between the years 1816 and 1837 in my hometown of Connecticut. I created the shelf clock, which used wood instead of expensive brass.
What did you change about the previous clock while you were developing the shelf clock?
I used wood instead of expensive brass, and I used parts that could be made with a water-powered mill so that they could be made in larger quantities quicker.
How this change in clock manufacturing impacted the United States and other parts of the world?
This change in clock manufacturing transformed the northern United States from a majorly agricultural society to a mass market society. As clocks spread to Europe, time became more standard because these low-cost clocks could be purchased by everyone.
How did your new model affect the production of clocks?
Clocks could be produced faster and more frequently, so they became more accessible to everyone.
How were the new clocks manufactured?
So the separate parts of the clocks were made with water power mills, and then they were put together by clockmakers and apprentices. This was much faster and it could make more clocks because the parts could be made quicker and in larger quantities.
Stay tuned through this short commercial break, and we'll see you after that.
Why waste so much money on clocks when you can get an hourglass to manage your time at a much more cheaper price? Hourglasses have been around since the Industrial Revolution. They were created by a monk in France named Louis Brand. As well as serving you to tell time, it's a great piece for home decor that shows a piece of history. Don't wait, call now. The hourglass is counting down.
Do you have trouble waking up in the morning on time? If you do, there's a perfect solution: alarm clocks. The alarm clock was invented by Levi Hutchins during the Industrial Revolution. Levi Hutchins invented the alarm clock in New Hampshire. Alarm clocks are a fantastic invention to own. Buy one today to solve your problem of not being able to wake up on time.
Are you tired of being late to school? Are you forgetting other important events? Are you losing track of time?
Oh no, I have school today.
Well, no worries, because Eli Terry has got your back.
The equation clock is the first real working clock that shows both solar and solar mean time instead of depending on the position of the sun or moon to tell the time.
On 1979, Eli's Terry equation clock was also signed by President John Adams. Buy the equation clock now in your local stores.
I, Eli Terry, approve this message.
Are you tired of spending all your money on super expensive pendulum clocks? Do you wish there were a cheaper option so that you could still keep track of time without having to go broke? Don't worry, thanks to Eli Terry, now you can. His improvement of the clock will make it more accessible and more cheap for everyone. The new shelf clock is now made of wood instead of brass. It's cheaper and easier to make. So now, being on time won't kill your bank account. So don't wait, call now and order your new shelf clock. Thanks
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.